Oi, oi. Where you at? Yup, where you at? Where you at? Can you run from the back and said, never mind. I ain't gonna tell you what he said. We just gonna wait for y'all to pull up because we got a show. One heck of a show, I might add. It might not be very long, but it's gonna leave a stain in your brain. Guarantee. So pull up and let's get down. I like that. I think I'm gonna use that. Pull up and let's get down. Yeah, yeah. That's the ticket. I'm talking topics y'all want to talk about. These talking topics. Well, it ain't about what y'all. Well, it is about what y'all want to talk about. But I'm gonna give y'all some topics to marinate on. Definitely food for thought. And so, like I said, we won't be around here long. We won't be doing this too long. We won't be doing it too long at all. See, here I am. Look, it's me. Not like my audio, but it's a me. So while I am waiting for y'all, I'm gonna go snag me a beverage. I am going to go snag me a beverage. And when I get back, well, we'll see what we can see when I get back. Paul Martin, sup, sup, or if you prefer, Black Panther, sup. Drink, drink. I don't want anything. Why am I telling y'all what I'm gonna get? Yeah, you just see it when I get back. Bam! Water, water, and more water. Huh? Y'all hit the likes. Yeah. Bruh man went to go get agua. I'm here. I'm here. Are y'all here? I see one who that's weird. Okay. I see 4 of y'all right now on in the chat, but it say it's only 2 of y'all in here. Weird. Okay. So some of us don't y'all invisible to cameras like the X-Men back in the late 80s. Entertainment's what I do. It's what I do. Hit the likes, or if you prefer, comment, like, subscribe, and share. Because we are live and alert on the north side of the dirt, bringing you what you need, bringing you what you want, bringing you what you like, bringing you what you don't like. Because sometimes we need to hear that. And tonight I ain't gonna be nice. That's, I guess, the best way I can put it. I may hurt some writers' feelings. I may say a few things that sound hurtful, but it's gonna resonate. You know what I'm saying? It's a method to the madness. It's a method to the madness. So bear with me. And they gonna give it to you. Well, or particularly to those mentioned soon. Appreciate that, Kamoyo. Appreciate that. But yeah, y'all do y'all greeting, y'all. Hey, what's happening? What's going on? I got a couple delightful things lined up. Where'd the thing go? Oh, here it is. Stumbled across this. We're gonna talk about it a little later. It's got potential. It's got potential. It's got potential. So yeah, there you go. That's what, if you have never ever read The Last Ronin, go pick that up. I never thought I'd say this, but Dead Ninja Turtles are cool. And people getting revenge for Dead Ninja Turtles are cool too. So, yeah, that's what we doing tonight. Well, I'm, as you know, action figures have different applications. You know what I'm saying? So I thought about it. I said to myself, that's got some potential. Not necessarily as an elite Senja patrol bot, but it's definitely got some potential for some other stuff. And those are the possibilities that will be discussed with regard to that particular action figure. I drink me some water. Oh goodness. Yeah. Not gonna be in here all night. I'm a I hate stuttering. I'm gonna get to the point as far as points go. And if there ain't no questions at the end, we can be done and you can get about your business. You folks that like watching so football games or football games that ain't gonna turn out the way you think they're gonna turn out. You know what I'm saying? Currently at halftime, the Pittsburgh Steelers are losing to the Cleveland Browns 10-3. That's only one score, but the fact that they even ahead of you at all and went into halftime ahead of you is like a kind of moment. So, yeah, Cleveland fans rejoice for now. Yeah. A couple more. We're gonna dig in. But let me say, I got a lot of books I want to talk about. I got a lot of books I want to talk about. And I'm gonna talk about it a different way than you done heard it. Cause I'm like, F that. I'm tired. I'm tired of because to me, what it feels like when it comes to T'Challa is they purposely given that character to writers who do not understand the assignment. This was fun. This was a fun read. I enjoyed it. It was a fun read. It was a simplistic read. I mean, as far as plots go, but it's a good read. And I even got the variant cover. Look at that variant cover. Who does Nubia look like on that cover? Who does she look like on that cover? Right there. Who does that face remind you of? That don't remind you of, oh, I'm a single lady. Oh, I'm a single lady. Oh, I'm a single lady. She don't look like, that don't look like B. But yeah, we're gonna talk about that book. We're gonna talk about this book. Good read. Because it's very well written. It's written by my brother Rodney Barnes. And I am looking forward to telling y'all about it. Okay. What else? Yeah, I think that's about it, gang. Indigenous Peoples Day. It has already passed, but as far as indigenous people are concerned, they feel the same way about that day as we feel about Juneteenth, Black History Month, Kwanzaa, that kind of thing, and how people regard it and how it will be regarded moving forward, especially now with everybody in panic mode and freaking out and everybody, responding to what I can only call dumb shit. You knew it was coming. You knew it was going to happen. So instead of, moaning and pissing and crying about it, get ready. Or as we say in the Navy, brace for shock. When you at general quarters and you in a battle type situation and you know something getting ready to hit the ship, brace for shock. That's what we need to do in our current political climate. Brace for shock. Flat out. You like the head nod thing. Oh, bro, man, from the fifth floor. I said Juju. I said Juju was in the building, didn't I? I said Juju was in the building. What up, Juju? You know what I'm saying? Devil Dogs, Hounds from Hell, heard them. Who else in here? Okay. Yeah, that's what you said. We about to hit the magic number. Say if we 16 minutes, about to hit the, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. And people can matriculate in. Yeah. That's That's the dog Hank Strand. All right. You've been asking for it. I know you want it. I know you want to hear it. And I know you want to talk about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this shit right here. Flat out, besides the obvious basura, it creates a bigger problem. We already have so-called experts when it comes to Black Panther. Them, you know, them experts I'm talking about, them folks that have been experts since 2016. Yeah, them. So how much chaos do you think this shit throws in the mix to an already confused mass of I think I know who T'Challa is type people? You know, people who say stuff like, oh, T'Challa's dead. Dumb mofos that are walking around with a microcosm of the knowledge that is T'Challa. And so I know most of the people in here tonight were in Theo's live. And as Theo likes to say, he spoke ad nauseum about this book right here. So all I'm saying is, as far as me covering it and talking about it, I'm going to say this. I love the Black Panther. I really, really, really like Yautja. I can't say I really like Benjamin Searcy's writing. And here's the reason. He took a lot of different timelines and crammed them together into one story. You know, on the John Ridley run, didn't Achilles self? Hell, he walking around now. Oh, this is a different universe. Yeah, we know it's a different universe, but the 2016s don't know it's a different universe. They don't know that the habit T'Challa's wearing in this book is not the most recent habit. They don't know Achilles kicked. They don't know that, well, they may know now thanks to the movies, that Falcon is Captain America now. A Captain America. So what's up with that? What kind of confusion do you think that's going to create moving forward when it comes to T'Challa? What kind of narrative is going to arise from this? And I want to say it directly to Benjamin Searcy, so ain't nobody else's feelings hurt. Benjamin, Ben, don't write no more incongruent Black Panther stories, please. If you want to do something to help this character, do away with multiversal continuities. Do away with variants, because multiverses have become a catch-all for do-overs. If you want to write a story that reimagines the character, write a story that reimagines the character. Don't take a little bit of this, a little bit of that, some of this, cram it all together in an ineffective narrative. Question: how does this story move the needle for T'Challa? How does this story move the needle for the intergalactic empire of Wakanda? Is there even an intergalactic empire of Wakanda at this point? It sounds to me like Benjamin Cersei is a writer who is far more enamored of the Yautja than he is the characters he pits them against. Because what? We done had Predator and Wolverine. We done had this. And coming soon, Predator and Spider-Man. How they gonna creep up on Spider-Man? And technically, do the Yautja recognize Spider-Man's web shooters as weapons? And how come nobody's talking about this book? That's a $64,000 question. How come nobody's talking about this book? Well, give me $64,000 because I got the answer. It's trash. Okay, you're supposed to end a storyline appropriately. You know, I don't feel like no shine was put on any character in this book except the Yautja. And I get it. Predator's name is in there. Predator versus Black Panther. Not Black Panther versus Predator. I get that. But you need a congruent story. And this story was not congruent. I was scratching my head after issue 1. And everything else was downhill from there. Well, why'd you buy it, D? This was one of those instances where I felt like I needed to finish what I started. And so I finished it. And just like I thought, we are not impressed. So again, I say, Mr. Searcy, don't write no more stories with T'Challa in them. Please, 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 and thank you. Because it didn't come out the way you it didn't come out the way you wanted it to. You didn't even talk this issue up. That Predator versus BP book is straight trash. Hey there, room. I'm dipping back and forth with the game. Right, got it. Yeah, you heard it. No comics for me yet. Still recuperating from eye surgery. We'll try to go tomorrow. Bruh, don't go. Don't. Listen to me. Okay, if you going to get some other books, cool. But don't go get this. No, it ain't even worth doing a review to me. Ooh, that's how much I've disregarded it. I don't even want to do a review on it. Because if I do a review on it, I ain't gonna do nothing but spend like 15 minutes blasting it. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's just another one of those things where you just go, okay, multiverse gonna fix everything. Not in this case. The multiverse creates more problems than it solves when it comes to a character like T'Challa. Especially when people don't read comic books and they just go by cinematic narratives or they just go by what if. Oh, well, in the future, T'Challa will eventually become Star-Lord. That's kind of stuff. That's kind of stuff they do. Hey, that part trash with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 A's. Trash. I'm with you, Juju. I trash straight up. Paul Martin said, I'm bummed. I was hoping BP versus Predator was going to be good. A lot of people were hoping that BP versus Predator was going to be good. Multiversal plots is there you go. I'm just going to fold universes together and tell a lazy ass story. I challenge you writers to stop using multiversal ramifications to explain what you're doing. Be bold. Take a different path than the clones that go multiverse. No, Smalls. Multiverse ain't the answer, Smalls. Good writing is the answer. Now, you notice when I talked about Benjamin Searcy, I didn't say he was a trash writer because I'm sure there are things he's written that people love. However, this shit ain't one of them. I do not like it. I do not like it, Sam. I am. It is some bull crap. Very poorly written, in my opinion. Very, very poorly written. Back to the lab with that shit, Mr. Searcy. Back to the lab. Now tell him what's good, baby. What's good. Theo said he wanted to let Muggs know twice. That book was hot trash. Yeah, that book was, as we say today, cooked. All right, now tell him. Paul Martin said, is it even worth reading when libraries get it? Nightellum told you. I'm going to go ahead and agree with Nightellum. No. Watch Theo's reviews and you should be good. It's while you say that, I did the review, a 10-minute review. I finished the review in 5 minutes. Guess what I did with the other 5? Rip him a new one. I sincerely wish Marvel editorial would keep these typical ass writers away from the IP. Or these people who feel like, oh, I got this great idea. I'm going to combine Predator and Black Panther and about 3-4 different continuities of Black Panther. Didn't work, Benji. It did not work, dog. We are not amused. We are not entertained. Let it go. Let it go. But you still on it. Yeah, go over there and mess up Spider-Man. I just read an article the other day criticizing the new Luke Cage Timeless series. Basically said the multiverse stuff isn't true to Cage's elements. Well, in Luke Cage's case, Paul, they weren't trying to be something that they were not. They said, let's just go in an entirely different direction with Luke Cage. He's got the combined powers of the Hulk, the Sentry, Iron Fist. Let's explore that. I want to explore that. I want to see where that's going to go. You're going to put him in the 616 proper. Okay. What's going to become of the 616 Luke Cage? Will he pass that on to the 616 Luke Cage? Now I could get behind that. Or is it just going to be, I don't know. I don't know. We're just putting this super powerful Luke Cage here for one issue or maybe 2 issues, and then we just going to cut him off. And then it's Timeless. So Timeless is a one shot, if I'm not mistaken. Most of the Timeless, series was one and done. Come on, you say you meant topical. Topical. Okay. Okay, I get it. They have no actual connection to that which they write. Yeah, I'm gonna give you a bunch of elements, a few style elements, a few storylines, enduring plots, and throw them all together in a pish potch porridge of putrid pages. Ooh, my alliteration is on point tonight. There ain't too much more that I could say about Black Panther and Predator, other than it probably shouldn't have happened. And if it did have to happen, it shouldn't have happened the way it happened. So, scale of 1 to 10, I give Predator versus Black Panther a solid 4. That's it. You get a 4, Playboy. I again, I was not amused. It's bad enough. It's bad enough. Hang on a second. That I'm reading this book and you dragging ass on this. You know what I'm saying? I don't want, and this might be a very, very, very flaming hot ass take. I don't want a Black Panther run to continue if it's just going to be mediocre. I don't want a Black Panther run to keep going if it's just going to be drug out. Because even me, I'm like, yo, I get it. It's a young Black Panther. But damn, can a young Black Panther win sometimes? Can a young Black Panther start to learn from his mistakes and become the king he's supposed to be? Why do we have to be subjected to these growing pains? We've been effing with T'Challa since. Give us some established stuff. We've been chomping at the bit for the intergalactic empire of Wakanda, and all we get is bits and flashes. You want to do something with T'Challa? Take us out into the intergalactic empire of Wakanda, and let's see that. I mean, we got a little bit of M'Baku during the Eve Ewing run, but it wasn't enough to whet my appetite. You know what I'm saying? Give us some solid T'Challa stories, man. And that ain't no shade on Brian Hill. But Brian, make the shit move, brother. Make it move. Maybe they told you don't go wild until issue 15 or whatever. But CB Cebulski has got me looking at him with a bunch of side eye. Because I don't know what the hell he doing. Or maybe I do know what he's doing and I don't like it. What does it look like CB Cebulski is doing when it comes to Black Panther? I'll tell you about it later on. I went full Cabo pot. Okay, right. You feel bad for the artists having to be tied to some writers, artists. Chris Allen. He had to draw that shit ass story. You know what I'm saying? And we know Ain't Chris Allen the first person we saw draw Black Panther with the stripes, with the paint, with the pauldron, with the spear? Ain't he the first person we saw do that? Then why in the hell is T'Challa dressed like that? That sounds like an editorial decision. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not going as hard on Chris Allen. Because we know Chris Allen knows what his most recent habit looks like. We know that. He drew it. He drew it beautifully. And it was drawn even more beautifully. Well, I ain't gonna say more, but it was drawn just as beautifully by Fareed Karimi in their Blood Hunt run in Avengers 20. But then somebody else is taking over Avengers next month. Boo, we don't get to see Fareed working it for another month. Some people don't know when they got it good, huh? You know, Brian Hill, he doing the best he can with Ultimate Black Panther, but again, sounds like an editorial choice. Let's just make it meh. Not terrible, not great, just meh. Who wants to read a fucking meh comic book? I'm buying it. So either A, you can inundate me with action, or B, you can tell a story that makes me want to look forward to the next issue. I looked forward to the next issue of Predator versus Black Panther, but I was nervous. It didn't move. It didn't move the needle. Now I tell them, said the art wasn't that good to me. It wasn't the art that I had a huge problem with. I could overlook the art. The story was glaring at me, and I'm like, Cersei, stop. Back, stop BSing and go big. That part, just go big. We'll catch up, promise. The Wolverine book wasn't that good either. So I'm assuming the next versus book with Spider-Man is gonna be more the same. I tell them, as long as Benjamin Cersei is on the writing chores. He clearly does not understand the assignment, at least with this project he's working on. Okay, we gonna get to see the end result of what's going on with the Yautja and why they're so interested in Earth. And well, we know why they're so interested in Earth, but I don't know. Paul Martin say, just do Predators versus Warner Brothers cartoon characters like the okay. Well, hey, you know what? Warner Brother owns Hanna-Barbera. Well, a lot of it. There is a plethora of characters that can be tapped into. Tap in. We don't need T'Challa outshining the palm-colored heroes again, I suppose, is what Marvel editorial is thinking. Strong possibility. Very strong possibility. But let's shift gears, y'all. Let's shift gears. I done ran him down real nice. Let me talk nice about somebody. Let me talk nice about somebody. Batman, Full Moon, issue 2. Now, again, while I am not a huge Bats fan, I am a fan of werewolves. And it just occurred to me that, again, this is clearly not the DC proper. This is an Elseworld story. They ain't calling it an Elseworld story, but it certainly plays like an Elseworld story. There is Zatanna as Batman's love interest. There is John Constantine playing the Wolverine role, creating a triangle between the three of them. And then, of course, there is Christian Talbot, aka the Howling style werewolf. And as y'all saw in the review I did on issue 1, he is tearing people apart, literally. And that's what werewolves do. They tear people apart. But also last issue, we saw Batman get bit by a werewolf. And Batman decided to entreat the aid of his girlfriend to try to remove the curse. Did it work? Does Batman get to defy the odds again? Or is Batman doomed to become one of the children of the night? Now, this book I'm going to do a review on. This book, I feel like if you're going to go in another... Oh, these are glow-in-the-dark covers, by the way. If you're going to go in a different direction with a character, go in a direction that makes me go, oh, I didn't see that coming. But he's been a vampire. How bad would it be to see him as a werewolf? Batwolf. Wolf Bat. Wolfman Bat. He ain't gonna fight no crime. He might kill crime, but he's not gonna fight no crime. Not as a lycanthrope. You know what I'm saying? And contrary to popular belief, lycanthropes are dangerous, kids. So it's not about him trying to master, you know what I'm saying? It's about trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? The urge to bite somebody, to rip somebody to shreds. And that is something I feel like in his own way Batman struggles with. Because Batman wants to kill. Batman feels like killing in some cases is necessary. And back in the day, before they retconned it, Batman did indeed kill folks. He did serve vigilante justice to mugs wearing purple gloves. I never understood that. Why the hell are you wearing purple gloves? when your colors are blue and gray. For those of y'all wondering, Pittsburgh is probably going to come roaring back. They just got a field goal. Scores 10-6. So, what are we thinking about Batman? Well, Batman Full Moon. If you look at it real close, see the you can't see the stippling on the cover, can you? I can feel it though. But yeah, I like that cover. I like the cover. The cover art is way different than the interior art. Steven Subic does the interior art. But like I said, it's a good thing because it has a noir sort of feel to it. Kind of a noir-y sort of feel. Me likey. Me likey. And there we see Zatanna doing her thing. She's trying to help bats out. Yeah. It's a nice little read. It's a nice little read. I like that Batmobile. I like that Batmobile. That's a nice Batmobile. That's realistic. Yeah. So the art, the story, and I remind you, is by the Rodney Barnes. The Rodney Barnes. So, because it was stylish, like Prince. Hey, I like Prince. I love, well, I ain't gonna say I love Prince, but I enjoy Prince's work. How about that right there? Okay. We got a couple more comic book reviews to go through. We got this comic right here, Nubia and the Justice League. This book is from 2023, and Nubia was hot in 23. Folks was checking for Nubia in 23. Everything she did was like pow, just caught on fire. Nubia, oh my God, I love her, she's great. How come Nubia doesn't have an action figure? I done seen a bunch of customs of Nubia, and they are beautiful customs, but a comic character should have an action figure if they appear as frequently as Nubia has. But anyway, I ain't gonna beat a dead horse. This is a story that centers around Nubia. And for those of you that don't know, Hippolyta is dead. Queen Hippolyta is dead. And that right there is the queen of the Amazons. So, here's the thing. Nubia pulls up to the Hall of Justice because she wants to talk to Diana. But Diana is out with Superman and Batman on a mission that actually takes place in another book. But goes to Gotham to help Green Arrow and Black Canary be the criminal. And they are both impressed by how she's just able to blend in to the situation and help them fight and take this guy down. Then, after they get back to the Hall of Justice, head out to Metropolis to deal with another baddie, one of Superman's baddies this time. And then they go to one more city and they deal with another one. And everybody in the Justice League is impressed with Nubia, and Superman asks her to join the Justice League. Well, you got a couple of Green Lanterns in the Justice League. Wouldn't hurt to have a couple Amazons. Now, would it? Of course not. But we went straight into absolute power. Is Nubia going to be a part of the situation, or was this just, we going to assuage you brothers, so y'all will leave us alone about how come we don't get enough black characters? It could be that. It could very well be that. It could be universally. We just don't know how to write black characters. But yo, this book is written by, I believe, Stephanie Williams. So it seems like it's, touching what it needs to touch. No, I'm sorry. It's Michael Conrad and Becky Cloonan. I don't know who it was, but they put their finger on Nubia's pulse, and it turned out pretty good. Actually turned out pretty darn good. I like the book so much so I got a variant. And if I get a variant, I'm feeling that book. Again, don't she look like Beyonce? All the single Amazons. Yeah. Anyways. So I guess Nubia joined the Justice League, but now the current storyline is different. Because, if you look at that lineup, that's Black Adam. He joined up too. So that's a pretty powerful roster. Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Aquaman, and Black Adam, and Nubia. Man, they stomping some folks out with medium difficulty. Oh, what did you? They still got Nubia as a thespian for no reason. I wouldn't necessarily say no reason, Kamoyo. Sometimes ladies in prison, even though that isn't their normal proclivity, they may experiment. But as far as what you talking about, yeah. Same old. Yeah. So, it's that's not I don't feel like that's a negative per se. As long as it's interwoven into the story and it's not something where we go, hey, look, a thespian. We don't go, hey, Peter Parker got 304s, which he does. You know what I'm saying? For somebody who's a little science nerd, Peter Parker had a lot of women on his on his Dill's neck. You know, you know what I'm saying? Glory Grant, Liz Allen, Felicia Hardy, Mary Jane, Gwen. He has some ladies. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what he say to him, man? E equals MC squared. You know what I'm saying? And they got slosh. Let me stop because I'm going down a road I don't need to go down just yet. The Cleveland Browns have scored again, and the score is 18-6. Oh my. So they had 10. 6. Ooh, they went for a PAT. They went for 2 points. They went for a conversion. They ain't go for no PAT. Oh my. Okay. Anyway, whatever happened to Naomi? Not tell them I don't want to sound mean, but I don't really care. She if you ain't engaging enough to make me buy the book, I'm not fooling with it. You know what I mean? I need to go back and get that shadow cabinet though, because milestone all day, every day, twice on Sunday. Meh. That's all they want to do with Black female characters. It's tired at this point. Hey, I came to the conclusion the other day that if there's some stuff we can't just let slide off our back, we're going to be perpetually angry. And I don't want to be perpetually angry because then you become known as the angry guy, the guy with the pissed off review. You know what I mean? Because there are those out there, they just review comics to blast them. You know what I mean? They just review comics to say foul stuff about the story, about the artist, about the writer, about the character. And I don't have a problem with that when it's warranted. But don't make your whole platform blasting folks. I mean, you could, but it just don't work for me. It makes the blast not as good because folks go in too hard just on everything. That's nah. There's nothing you enjoy. There's nothing you like to read. There's nothing you like to watch. You hate everything. Oh, what a horrible existence you must have. All the palm-colored JL members are conveniently straight. Oh, you know, you're right. Are any of the members of the Justice League also members of the well, maybe that's what they were doing. I ain't caping for them, but maybe that's what they were doing. Is we don't want people to check out on the Justice League, so let's sprinkle a little bit in there. It's a short week. Well, that makes one of us. Next week, it'll be a short week. That's exactly the issue. They pushed her and then she went ghost. They seem to be doing the same. They don't seem to be. They are. Like I said, this book came out in 2023. Spring of 2023, winter of 2023, something like that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, because she had Nubia, Queen of the Amazon, which I did reviews on, if y'all remember, and you can go and check those out. You know, like I said, when Nubia was popping. Nubia is a dope character when they allow. Yeah, hey, she dope in this book. She handling her business, and she's doing it with low difficulty. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's one thing to be, hey, I gotta struggle because I'm the queen. No, she just like, so you doing this, huh? All right, well, let me take this angle and knock you out. So this is what we doing today. All right, okay, I'm trained for this. You know, not freaking out, not new, like, oh, I'm in man's world and I don't know what to do. No, she very much knows what to do. And because she does know what to do, man, the Justice League are jocking. It ain't very frequently that Oliver Queen jocks somebody in front of Dinah. You know, I mean, not like he trying to get at her, but like, you know, he'd shoot his little sarcastic comments and, you know, say some little sarcastic things like Oliver Queen tends to do. But for the most part, they was like, I see you over there, girl. You're impressive. And Black Canary, if I ain't know no better, Black Canary acting like she want to be damned. Oh, she is so fantastic and so wonderful and so beautiful. And you better watch your girl, Ollie. You better you better watch your girl, because she looking like she want to go play for the other team. And that's how that went. So yeah, I recommend this book. Good writing. I mean, and let's look at the art. Let's look at the art. Let's look at the art. You know, not too bad. Yeah. I'm liking how Miss Nubia get down. And now here they said at the end of this story, see over there, only the beginning. And then went straight into absolute power. Do Nubia got anything going on with the absolute power storyline? Is she gonna pull up in absolute Wonder Woman? Oh yeah. Speaking of absolute Wonder Woman, if you cats missed my review on Absolute Wonder Woman, first, shame on you. Second, check out this book. It's fire. It's fire. It's fire. Literally. Fire. You know what I'm saying? Is that reminiscent of Aries? That look? Is that kind of reminiscent of Aries? I like the look. You know what I'm saying? And it makes sense. Ain't a pretty girl gonna have it. Well, I guess she would have it out in the open if can't nobody whoop her. You know what I mean? And she got a red lasso. Ooh, I wonder if it's like Superwoman's lasso. If it tortures people when they tied up in it, cause them pain and discomfort. We gonna have to find out. We gonna have to find out. But I like this version of Wonder Woman because it combines the Greek with a twist. You check out the review and see exactly what that twist is. I don't want to give away too much of it, but Absolute Wonder Woman is a good read, and I recommend it for real. When you talk about Nubia Gray, it's still. Oh, and welcome, Gray. By the way, good to see you. He said it's still the beginning, huh? Yeah, it been the beginning for a whole year, bruh. I'm like, man, are y'all gonna do something with this child, or we just, gonna be stuck? So Yeah, still the beginning. You say you got Absolute Superman and Batgirl. You add it to the list. Okay. They have Absolute Batgirl? Nubia going on the shelf with the other black powerhouses and the black speedsters. Next person make a speedster, they better be black. Because we talked about this last week. Y'all ain't finna give me just all these fast running white people and you ain't gonna give me no brothers. Come on now. You say you're gonna collect the absolute trades. Hey, that might be a move, bro. That might be a good way to pick it up. Oh, Batgirl is Barbara. Well, I mean, yeah, Batgirl is Barbara, but Cassandra Cain would have been much cooler. For sure. For sure. What else we got here? This right here. Alien versus Avengers. There have been many books that I absolutely love by Jonathan Hickman. Esau Rabik's drawing is not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Absolute Diana is huge. She's standing about like 6'3", 6'4". She tall. It was a soldier standing next to her in the book, and he looked like a kid. So, yeah, definitely. But I was. Oh, it is Cassandra Cain's book. Oh, then I'm definitely picking it up. Cassandra got issues. Yeah, if both of your parents were assassins, you'd have issues too. Or did they put a twist on it? And you know what? Don't tell me. I'll find out. But anyway, back to this. Jonathan. This right here. I'm not feeling you. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, I'm leaving anyway. Yeah. Old Avengers. It's a hit and miss with old Avengers because this story takes place in the future and Miles Morales is an Avenger and he's a grown ass man. Carol Danvers got gray in her hair. Cap OAF. Tony Stark OAF. You know what I'm saying? And you're dealing with xenomorphs. That don't seem like that's something that should give the Avengers a problem, no matter how old they are. How many hive mentality creatures are there running around in the Marvel Universe? Chitauri. Brood. So now we going xenomorphs. And all of a sudden it's a whole nother ball of wax. Hell, I remember reading a Hulk book where he was the last person on Earth and he was getting ate up by roaches and had to regenerate. Roaches. So why are xenomorphs such a problem for the Avengers? This one ain't moving the needle, Jonathan. It's really not moving the needle. Although we do get a glimpse of the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. Now, and T'Challa and Aurora's son. Why is it so hard for them to deal with xenomorphs? And there you see T'Challa, nice and old, but still looking good because, as we all know, black don't crack. So, yeah, I thought so too. Come on, y'all. They should have been a cakewalk, but you know what I'm saying? They ravaging the planet, and yeah, man, come on now. Now, Avengers and Ultraman, it's got potential, but I want to see how it turns out. Okay, I got the first 2 issues, and I don't want to do a review on it yet. I want to see how it wraps. I missed out on the last book. I was just not interested. Does T'Challa's son do anything else outside of the first book? Just like Kamoyo said. I mean, Gray. Sorry, Gray. They ain't even in the second book. Why give me that then? You giving me hope? Oh, we are going to see T'Challa's children, but unfortunately, we don't see enough of T'Challa because he doesn't have a monthly series. What is that? Why would you keep adding to the mythos of a character that you don't show enough of? Why do you keep telling his story, but you don't want to display that character? You don't want to give that character a book. Oh, we just want to enrich his background. T'Challa got 50 plus years of background. He don't need you to add to his mythos. You need to be doing some of the things that are in his mythos and stop going off of the ranch with these weird ass stories like Xenomorph. Man, Jonathan, I know you can write a good T'Challa story. Them Fantastic Four books was banging. Bruh. When you know better, you do better. So, do better. A xenomorph hive landed in Gotham and captured Batman. Then they created a new breed of xenomorph with plot armor. And this is why everybody can't write everything. Sometimes y'all gotta breathe, man, and back up and let somebody do some stuff. Now, time for another hot take. Now, ironically, I find this book engaging. I find this book entertaining. The Ultimates is actually not a bad read so far. I mean, bear in mind, we talking about the same world, 6160, that T'Challa is in, the Ultimate Black Panther. Same world. And question, how dangerous and deadly of an opponent would the Hulk be as a master of martial arts and a wielder of the Iron Fist? You know what? That's what you're getting with Hulk. Now, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, but we got a big Samoan looking She-Hulk. And here's your Ultimates lineup. Along with Reed Richards as Dr. Doom. Hawkeye as a for real Indian. A big Samoan She-Hulk. Ant-Man and the Wasp. America Chavez, Captain America. Thor as Sif's prisoner. And Jim Hammond, the original Human Torch. That's a nice lineup. But here, She-Hulk wanted to bang with the Hulk. Hulk went Iron Fist on her. Atomic Iron Fist. And if that ain't bad enough, Seven Capital Cities, Fat Cobra, Bride of Nine World Breakers, Uranium Brother 235, Decay's beautiful daughter, Prince of Meltdowns, Crane Mother of the Bomb. So Hulk is running the Iron Fists, the weapons from the capital cities of heaven are under the Hulk's control. And trust me when I say Hulk and Iron Fist, bruh, they beating Dog Dookie out the Ultimates. They was not ready. With that lineup, you think, oh, Thor, Sif, Cap, Iron Man, She-Hulk, oh, they gonna make light work of these cats. I might do a review on this book. It was most impressive. And they didn't waste no time. Professor, I didn't say ugly. I ain't say nothing about ugly. I think Nia Jax is fine too. But I'm just saying. She's big and scary looking. So yeah, bro. And that's the variant. Hulk is not playing out here in these streets. He is not playing out here in these streets. Y'all coming for me? You better bring a whole can. And I can tell you right now, they brought half a can. R.I.P. Iron Lad. Shh. Different strokes for different folks, Juju. I personally have never had the privilege. So I wouldn't know. Oh, I was going to tell y'all who was on the chores as far as this book goes. America Chavez, as an Avenger. Yeah, we got Dennis Camp on the writing chores, and Juan Frigeri is doing the art. It's a good read, y'all. It's a good read. So the Ultimates, yeah. And if you like this enough, go back and pick up the first 5, because this is issue 6. We ain't too far gone. And so far, this is one of them books that been developing okay. And I ain't got to sit around and wait for it to happen. I had a good feeling about it when Ultimate Invasion, when they did that last year, and the way they put it together, and the villains got, whole countries broke down into, territories, like gangs would divide up territories, and they all working under the maker. The maker. The maker. And that Dr. Doom, this particular Dr. Doom, is Reed Richards. So how is that going to play out? Interesting. They need some of T'Challa's Wakandan contingency plans. Well, right now, Gray, I wouldn't say nothing about T'Challa's plan in the 6160, because right now they treating him like a teenager. He need to hurry up and come into his own, because there's one. Juju likes Ultimates. So me and Juju can't be wrong. I mean, we could be wrong, but I like the Ultimates. I think it's a good book. I've always liked the Ultimates. You know what I mean? I enjoy those, those kind of books that have like a twist on the character or the characters, when it's a good twist. You have a suck ass twist, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Oh yeah. It ain't over. I bet you're wondering, what on earth did I grab an Elite Sinja Patrol bot? Let's take a look at this puppy. Yeah, we're going to take a break from the comics for a second. You know what I'm saying? It's been up, it's been down. But one thing that gives me great joy and happiness, and y'all know this, is the action figures. Now, this, along with a lot of like NECA figures from the last Ronin, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they have that kind of comic book looking kind of graphic. And I know that that's like an LED under his visor, but it looks like lipstick. and a red nose, but that's not what it is. It's matter of fact, he's got more than one head. He has multiple head sculpts, and these suckers are trussed up tight. So let me go ahead and bust that extra appendage out. I mean, technically, it's not an appendage, but you know what it is. You know what it is. Who the hell is that outside screaming? Yo, shut up all that damn noise. So, you're a philosopher? Oh, he got his antenna out. I guess he got his Wi-Fi just hit it. So the only difference with that head, that one got antenna or wires or whatever it is, and this one doesn't. So let's see how that looks. Ooh. Ooh. There we go. I don't want to pull nothing off that don't need to be pulled off. And there you go. Antennaed. And in addition to that, the Thinja, synthetic ninja, I guess that's what it's short for, has a very nice katana and scabbard. And put it on the side there. Boom. 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 So, and what, D? And he's got a gat. Did I say gat? Yeah, gat. Heat. Burner. Roscoe. And it's quite a lovely gun I had too. He flew. So he got guns and swords. He's not playing. How tall is that figure? 6 inches. 6 inches. So yeah, do your thing, boy. Do your thing. Is that this is the gun hand? Got different hands. He's got 2 sets of hands. Oh, there goes the gun hand. Let's switch it out for the gun hand. Mm-hmm. 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 There we are. Gun toting synthetic ninja. And he's also got that another. Nah. That's some other stuff going on. But basically, this is a good army build. However, though, it is also NECA. And NECA action figures tend to run a wee bit more expensive than an average action figure. So If you want to grab it, that's up to you. I could see a lot of applications for this in terms of kit bashing and customizing. Hot Toots, Cold Tigers, whatever else you might want to add. So there you go. Let me go ahead and put this back, shut her down, and then we can get on to the next little piece of business I'd like to discuss with you folk. Yep. Hands. We're the hands crew. Oh, no wonder. You got a big paw. There we go. Bow down when I come to your town. Bow down when we westward bound. Bow down, cause we ain't no haters like you. Bow down to what that's greater than you. Do I have a Casper Cole yet? I have a version. I will break it out for you next week. You'll get to see a lot of cool stuff next week. He would be. He could be. Very well. And that, sir, is a thought. As they say in the movies, Gray, I shall consider it. Nah. Back, biggity back, biggity back, biggity back, biggity back to business. Here we go. I know there's football on right now, and I know a lot of people were very, 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 very happy when the Chiefs lost to the Bills. Question: who said the Chiefs was going to go undefeated the whole season? Huh? Who said that? Did I ever say that the Chiefs would go undefeated? I mean, I know the folks down in Miami are breathing a sigh of relief, but everybody else was concerned about us losing. We weren't concerned about us losing. I'm going to tell you, the Kansas City Chiefs fans, all we really concerned about is three-peating. That's it. I don't care nothing about none of that other stuff, and I'm pretty sure they don't either. They want to three-peat because it's never been done. Now, here's the thing. We went 9-0 with mad injuries. We found a way to win 9 games with mad injuries. Them's all the people. Some of them people are still on IR. Rashee Rice, still on IR. Jalen Watson, still on IR. Sky Moore, who cares? Jody Fortson, still on IR. Jared Wiley, he's a rookie on IR. And Harrison Butker. All of them people, with the possible exception of Jared Wiley and Sky Moore, contribute to the team in a major way. And those are players on offense and players on defense. Key players on offense and defense. What do you expect to happen when your key players go down? However, Rashee Rice is getting ready. I mean, not Rashi Rice. Isaiah Pacheco is getting ready to pull up. He's probably going to play on Sunday. I don't know if Charles Omenihu is going to be playing on Sunday, but that's the end rusher that gives folks fits. Y'all feeling me? Now, I will show you this again because I showed it to you last week. Who on that schedule, besides maybe the Steelers and the Texans, do you truly, truly believe is going to hand you a W? Hand us a W. I mean, an L. W. It's going to hand us an L. I mean, the Browns are doing it. Let me see what they're doing before I open up my mouth and say anything. Never mind. Like I said, okay, the Browns found a way to start losing. 19-18. I bet they're going to lose by 1 point. Might lose by a whole damn touchdown if they ain't careful. Nick Chubb out here running all over the place on folks. Well, not all over the place, but he's over 50 yards rushing. So there you go. Jameis Winston. He like losing games. But of that schedule, there ain't nobody else. I like other than the two I mentioned, there ain't nobody else. And them and who did I say was the three last week that would hand us defeats potentially? The Bills did it. The Houstons got the potential to do it. The Steelers got the potential to do it. You're going to see a whole different game when we play the Broncos again. Watch. Raiders, Chargers. Come on, man. All them cats about to get handled. You know? And if they don't, I've been wrong before. I ain't too big to admit. You know what I'm saying? If you know my statements don't age well, I am not one to be like, I think I was 50, 30, 30, 30. I'm gonna own up to mine. I'm gonna own up to mine. The Cyborg Hatoots sent to cancel Namer's subscription to Life magazine. I like that. LOL. D don't like Sky Moore. Don't nobody in Kansas City like Sky Moore. He got a Kadarius Toney. We trying to be nice and put you on IR so people ain't wondering why ain't Sky Moore playing? Because Sky Moore can't catch a cold. That's why Sky Moore ain't playing. How you a damn receiver and you ain't caught nothing? How you a receiver and ain't caught nothing? And this is what, week 12? How you ain't caught nothing? And then when you did get targeted, you dropped it. Uh-oh. Brown scored again. Yikes. 19-24 with a minute left. Uh-oh. Anyway, Chargers are better than expected. I ain't worried about the Chargers, Paul. I ain't worried about the Chargers at all. It's a division game, and they don't play us like they play everybody else. We didn't already beat them once. So, yeah, bring it on. I was ready. But yeah, we out here. You knew the Chargers were going to be good after they hired their head coach. Go Chargers, go. Okay. Wow, Chargers creeped up, didn't they? 7-3. We'll be happy to make them 7-4. Let's see. I'm ready to see. I'm from Missouri. Show me. And even if the Chargers do somehow manage to pull out a win on us, I don't think that's going to mess up our chances of taking the division. Yeah, they wanted Harbaugh. Anyways, let's see what's going on. Oh, they said we calling a timeout, bro. We don't want to see this happen. That's okay though. I ain't gonna get nobody no business. I ain't gonna get nobody no business about it. Because didn't nobody give me no business about the Bills beating us. So I ain't one to look at J Lyles. And I ain't said nothing but, respectful stuff about the Steelers, because I feel like, we I don't want to say nothing bad about the Steelers, and then we play them on Christmas and they run through us, and somebody gonna be looking to talk some smack then. So be respectful, and you don't get embarrassed. Hey, how many of y'all play Snap and saw the? How y'all feel about that? How y'all feel about that right there? That got a little bit of like lightning accents. Ooh, T'Challa never looked better. Now I want that as an action figure. The fur and the panther symbol on the pauldron, that sets it off. I like that outfit. That outfit is fire, bro. That that's and they got the gray accents and the bluish and purplish accents, and it contains all the colors that T'Challa has had in his habit. Ooh. Somebody paid attention to detail. I need to find out who put this look together. But I have never played Snap. It's a card game. I've never played Snap. Has anybody out there played Snap? Tell me how it is. If it's good, I go and pick up a deck, and you know what I'm saying? We can link up and do whatever. So yeah, holler at me about that. Now I tell them, say December 6th, Marcel, I know you meant Marvel. Marvel Rivals come out. I'm definitely playing, even though people say BP the weakest hero on the roster. Ooh. Okay. Marvel Snap is fun. Okay. That's not tell them. And gray got flames everywhere. So, I could dig it. I could dig it. I rock with it. I rock with it. I pick it up. I pick it up for sure. Are you using voice? Happens all the time if you're using voice and it's dictating the words. That suit is tough. Playing Marvel Rivals when it drops, huh? Okay, so we got Rivals and Snap. Okay. All right, maybe we can all get together, you know what I'm saying? Do a little rock with me nation rocking with it. You dig? Yeah. Okay. Well, second and 10. On Cleveland's 44. They can snatch it. They can still snatch it from Cleveland if Cleveland's D-backs ain't on their JO. And that's another thing, man. No, I ain't finna put it out there. I ain't putting it out there. I don't want nobody. Nah, not even. Okie dokie. I got one more topic I want to share. Look here. Bam. Do 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 do. Okay. Indigenous Peoples Day. Indigenous Peoples Day. It would probably help if we understood what Indigenous Peoples Day is. I done a video on Indigenous Peoples Day last year, and it is the matter of fact, I will give you a working definition. Indigenous Peoples Day. Okay, Indigenous Peoples Day is a holiday in the United States that celebrates and honors Indigenous American people and commemorate their histories and cultures. It is celebrated across the United States on the second Monday in October and is an official city and state holiday in various cities. Next year, it will be on October 13th, which is the day before my birthday. This year, it was on October 14th, which was my birthday this year. Now, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're saying. We Black peoples mostly. Why should we care about what's going on for Indigenous Peoples Day? Because it could affect us greatly. Okay. We know that the world has literally gone to hell in a handbasket, and this man ain't even took no oaths yet. You know, they are appointing sus people to cabinet positions. Now, what makes you think they can't turn around and do some of the same stuff to us that they did to Indigenous people? Okay, you giving reparations to white college students. You making Linda McMahon the head of the Department of Education. Word? Indigenous people figure into this because they the original people or some of the original people, more original than the palm-colored people in this land. Why do they deserve what they get? Well, you know what a palm-colored person told me? You get to kill, you get to keep what you kill, like on Reddit. So in other words, whatever I conquer is mine. If I take it, it belongs to me. That's why they still celebrate Columbus Day on that day. Now, I have a video about Thanksgiving and Indigenous Peoples Day. And in that video, there are Indigenous people talking about how they feel about Columbus Day and Thanksgiving. How do Indigenous people celebrate Thanksgiving? They remember. The elders talk and they remember what was visited upon them, what was said to them, what was done to them. Why is that important? Because we got to do the same thing. We are very much in danger of being outsourced, to say the least. Why will we not actively do something about it? Remembering is an act. Acting upon what you remember is an act. Whether you remember it from experience or you remember it because it was related to you. Don't forget. Them peoples don't forget. We shouldn't. All we concerned about this month is where we gonna go for Black Friday and find the deals. I guess if you want to give your money to people who don't give anything back to your community or people, that's fine. But know this, if it ain't nobody but me telling you, remember, we are the largest consumers of goods in this country. What do we get back for it? Remember what was said to you when Donald Trump became the president-elect. Remember how saucy these people done got because they feel like they're getting closer to America being great again. Don't forget. That's the reason I brought Indigenous people up. Indigenous people don't forget. All the Indigenous people I talked to got words for that particular situation. Don't forget, y'all. All I'm saying. Well, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been defeated by the Cleveland Browns. That's them division games for you, baby. That's them division games for you. Yeah, that is what they say. F Columbus. And we need to remember ours. We need to remember Rosewood. We need to remember Black Wall Street. We need to remember Red Summer. Well, but like I said, feel free to continue giving them your money if you want to give them your money. But buy from people who are going to give something back to you. or give me something that I can do something with. You know what I mean? Like with the action figures and whatnot. I can do something with that and create something that'll be a source for pride, a source of pride for me and people like me. Don't forget. And that's, really the gist of what I wanted to say as far as um that topic goes. And looky there. I done hit all my topics. Y'all got some Q&A? Y'all got some Q&A. Q&A, Q&A. What you trying to do today? Drop that Q&A. Drop it like it's, well, you drop the Q and I'll drop the A. If you got something that you are marinating on and you want to answer. I'm not the expert, but I might be. Depends on it depends on what you ask. I might be the expert. Hit it. 2 points. Sparkling water. And all this water got me ready to go tinkle, as my mama used to say. Ooh, pineapple water. Okay. No Q&A, y'all. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. Give you 2 minutes. Just like Family Feud collectively. They get 2 minutes on the clock. Yes, Paul, I do sell some of my comics because I get duplicates and variants. So, people always look at me and say, why you got? Why you got? Why you got? Cuz, and once I hit 1,000, that's one of the things I'm going to do is when on my online store, I'm gonna make certain books available. Keep your eyes peeled. Might have some bangers. Did you see the news of Grace Jabari's lawsuit against Jonathan Majors being dropped? No, I did not, but that is wonderful news for Jonathan Majors. And if the rumors are true about him coming back to Marvel, if they asked him to come back, man, he better ask them for a grippity grip. You know what I'm saying? Man, after everything he done went through, bruh, I'd be like, give me Robert Downey Jr. money. You want me to come back as Kane? I'm gonna need that RDJ paper. In regard to comics, Paul Martin says, I wish I had treated mine with more TLC. I have overstuffed the long white boxes. You on vacation from the radio show? Not necessarily a vacation, Kamoyo. I had decided to take a hiatus because number one, every time I would come in the studio, something would be on the fritz. Something wasn't working, something wasn't with the reception. It was always something. And so I'm like, man, get that together. If you want to benefit from me, I need to be able to come up into a studio where I ain't got to do nothing but press the buttons and we get the show going, not have to, be a maintenance man. You know what I'm saying? And so I took a hiatus. And that's all it was. Gray believe Jonathan Majors should come back as Blue Marble. Now, I tell him said, I actually believe Majors will be coming back at some point once all this blows over. Panther believes he should come back as Adam Brashear. Jonathan Majors don't seem like he's tall enough. But if he knocks the role out the park, so be it. So be it, y'all. So yeah, tomorrow is Friday, and you know what goes on Friday. Friday vibing with D Real and Theo B. Y'all need to tune in for Friday vibing with D Real and Theo B. Do you like the new graphic I did for Friday vibing? Oh, I hear your questions. What Friday vibe did you do? He said butterfly collar time tomorrow night. What? Anyway. There. That's it. We vibing. We vibing. It's going to be a whole vibe, y'all. And that's what I'm putting out there to let everybody know, you know, what's what we doing and how we doing it. So looking forward to it. Looking so very forward to it. Okay. All right, y'all. Show's been a stone cold gas. Fret not. That's it. I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow eve for Friday vibing. We got a nice lively show prepared for you, and we try not to disappoint. All right. That's it for now, y'all. But fret not, I will be coming at you with another one of them other ones. And until I do, y'all be good. Be good to each other. Peace.